Hey everyone, and welcome. We're about to talk about something really important finding a career that's more than just a paycheck. A path where you can actually see the difference you're making every single day. So let's jump right in. So let me ask you this. Can you imagine a career that's more than just a job? If you're not in your head right now thinking, yes, that's what I want, then you are absolutely in the right place. We're going to be your guide to the amazing world of rehabilitation sciences right here in India. Okay, so who sets the standards for all of this? Well, that would be the Rehabilitation Council of India, or the RCI for short. Think of them as the official government body set up by Parliament whose whole job is to make sure people with disabilities get top-notch care. And, just as importantly, they're the ones who certify the professionals doing the work. And here's where it gets really important for anyone wanting to get into this field. The RCI keeps this big official list called the Central Rehabilitation Register, or CRR. Getting your name on that register, that's not just a piece of paper. It's your license to practice. It's the government saying, yep, this person is qualified, they know their stuff, and they're ready to help. All right, let's dive into the first area where you can make a massive impact. We're talking about supporting mental and emotional health. This is all about helping people work through those tough emotional and behavioral challenges to find some peace and stability. Now, inside this world, there are some really interesting specialties. You've got clinical psychology, which you might be familiar with. It's focused on treating things like anxiety and depression. But then there's rehabilitation psychology. This is a bit different. It's about helping someone, say, who's lost a limb in an accident, to mentally adjust to that huge life change, build back their confidence, and learn to live independently again. Both are super specialized and so important. Okay, moving on to our second area. This one is all about restoring movement and communication. We're talking about careers that provide that direct, physical support to help someone get back their ability to function and connect with the world around them. Yeah, this is a really hands-on space. The pros here use some amazing tech and super specialized techniques to make everyday stuff, things we might take for granted like walking or talking, just a little bit easier and more accessible for people who need that support. So let's break that down a bit. On one side, you have prosthetics and orthotics. These are the brilliant people who literally design and create artificial limbs, braces, and other aids to help people move. Then, on the other side, you have speech and hearing sciences. These experts are all about helping people overcome barriers with speaking or hearing. Two very different skill sets, but both are total game changers. And it's not just about being the lead psychologist or therapist. There's a whole ecosystem of essential supporting roles. Think about rehabilitation therapy assistants, technicians, audiology assistants. These jobs are absolutely crucial. They're also a fantastic way to get your foot in the door and start making a real contribution right away. All right, our third area is a huge one, and it's so vital. We're talking about the world of special education. The whole mission here is to make sure every single student gets to learn and grow in a way that works for them. It's all about creating those personalized learning environments. And this quote, this just says it all, doesn't it? The goal is to adapt the environment, not try to fit the child into a specific mold. I mean, wow, that's such a powerful way to think about it. It's not about forcing the child to change for the system. It's about the system changing for the child. It's about adapting how we teach so that every kid has a real shot at reaching their potential. And just like the students are diverse, so are the career paths. I mean, look at these options. You could be a special educator, working one-on-one with specific needs, or a remedial teacher, helping kids catch up. Maybe a resource room specialist, offering that extra targeted support, or even an inclusion coordinator, making sure kids with disabilities can thrive right alongside their peers in a regular classroom. Every single one of these roles plays a huge part in a kid's journey. Okay, for our last section, let's zoom out a little bit. We've been talking a lot about helping individuals, but this next area is all about building supportive communities. The focus shifts to creating these broader systems that help lift everyone up together. So what does that look like in the real world? Well, you've got something like vocational counseling. This usually happens in a specific place, like a center or an NGO, and it's all about getting people ready for a job. But then you have community-based rehabilitation, which is totally different. This is about taking the services to the people, right in their own neighborhoods, right at their doorsteps. Phew, we've covered some amazing career paths. But now for the big question, right? How do you actually get started? If you're feeling inspired, let's map out exactly what you need to do.
It's your map to the future.
Believe it or not, it's a pretty straightforward 4-step process. Step 1, head to the official RCI website and grab their program guide. That's where you'll check if you're eligible. Step 2, and this is super important, make sure the college or institute you're looking at is on the RCI's approved list. You don't want any surprises there. Step 3, keep an eye out for admission notices from your chosen school for forms and exam dates. And finally, Step 4, once you've finished your course, congratulations, you apply to the RCI to get your official CRR registration number.
And let me tell you, that CRR number is the golden ticket. It's not just some random number. It is your professional license. It's the official stamp that says you're qualified, you're committed, and you are ready to get out there and make a real difference.
So as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with one final question. A career like this isn't just about transforming someone else's life. It really has the power to change yours too. You get to be a part of someone's incredible journey. So the only real question left is, whose life will you change first?